yard does it for us. Thanks for coming out today. What I want to do is review the last session we had, which was short game stuff. We did 30 and 50 yard chips into those nets. Some of the key components of that was, wrist hinge at the back. Definitely accelerate through and using your upper body more as opposed to flicking it with your wrist, and that's how you get those two shots down. We did a couple chips. Remember, we did a long chip up to a long pin, and then we did a short chip. The main part about the long chip was you want to do a club that's 6, 7, 8 iron. You want to get the ball rolling as quickly as possible, right? Get the ball down, get it more moving like a putt. So that would be the long pin, and then we did a short pin here, and I was showing people how to do a quick little lob shot, or you could do a bump and run, whatever you're comfortable with. Then the third station we had was back here in the trap. We had 2 sand shots. We had a short one here to a short pin, and the key components of that was a lot of wrist hinge, opening the club face up, remember that, and getting the ball up in your stance a little bit. That gets that ball up in the air. So that was to the short pin, and then the difference was going to the long pin over to here would be using like a 56 degree or 54, squaring your stance up more, squaring the blade more, and then just taking a longer backswing, right? Donnie, you did that, and you found out that worked great, right? So he's been over here a few times to practice, and it's amazing that wrist hinge, what that does for you. It builds consistency through the sand, but also just your setup will change the different kind of shot you're going to hit. Basically a short pin or a long pin. So that was the third one. And then the fourth drill we did, which was more of a comparison thing. We were over there and we had a huge approach here uphill to a short pin, and I was trying to show you guys the difference between using a putter versus a hybrid. And people found out, what did you find out? The putter was tough, right?
Much easier with the hybrid.
Yeah, exactly. The putter would grab the grass, and it was really hard to gauge the distance. With a hybrid, you can just treat it like a putting stroke, bump it up there. You've got to have a little bit of a touch, but I think consistently you're going to find you're going to get the ball a lot closer to the pin by using a hybrid. I was playing golf with Phil the last couple weeks, and we've been trying those different shots around the green, and he's amazed at how much easier it is to hit a hybrid up an embankment like this as opposed to a putter. Or sticking your wedge in the ground is tough. We've got wet approaches. It's just a very tough shot to hit. So if you just use your hybrid as a putter stroke, I think you'll find that'll help you out a lot. So anyway, that was what we did last time. This time we're going to do some putting stuff. So end of that drill, right?